Kia ora and welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about something truly groundbreaking in the world of aviation, something that could change how we fly, especially here in beautiful New Zealand. We're talking about, that's right, electric planes, and Air New Zealand is in the forefront of this exciting revolution. Imagine flying with zero emissions, significantly less noise, and a carbon footprint so small it's practically invisible. That is the real promise of battery-operated aircraft, and Air New Zealand is making this dream into reality for regional routes.
This is Air New Zealand's first all-electric plane. It's our first new novel propulsion aircraft that we're adding to our fleet. We've ordered one so far, but we've got an order book for a few more. But it's going to be flying from Wellington to Blenheim with New Zealand Post carrying cargo.
Now, when you hear electric plane, you might be thinking small, experimental drones, but Air New Zealand is looking at something much more substantial. They're partnering with manufacturers to bring viable, battery-powered aircraft into their fleet, starting with smaller regional routes. Think about those stunning flights between Auckland and Napier or Queenstown and Christchurch, but all powered by clean New Zealand electricity. So how does it all work? Instead of traditional jet fuel, these planes will be powered by the most advanced battery technology on the planet, driving electric motors that turn propellers, essentially scaling up the principles that power your electric car, but for the skies. The benefits are huge. Firstly, the environmental impact. No more carbon emissions from burning jet fuel. It's a massive step towards a greener future for aviation and aligns perfectly with New Zealand's commitment to sustainability. Noise pollution. If you live near an airport, you know the sound of a plane taking off. Electric planes are significantly quieter, which means less disruption for communities and a more peaceful flight experience for passengers. And thirdly, potential lower operating costs in the long run. While the initial investment might be higher, electricity can be cheaper and more stable than jet fuel, which could eventually translate to more affordable regional fares. That's a win-win.
It's a 7,000-pound max gross takeoff weight aircraft that will carry about 1,200 pounds of cargo, 50-foot wingspan, pilot and co-pilot, although you only need one to fly. So this is the cockpit, and what you'll notice about the cockpit is how simple it is. Not a lot of switches, fly-by-wire controls. The cargo comes back here, and you'll see that the cargo bay is actually remarkable. I'm 260 pounds, 6'7", and I can jump inside here, and I've got all this room back here. So 3 big pallets of cargo.
Air New Zealand isn't just talking the talk here. They've already announced partnerships and are actively working on feasibility studies and infrastructure development. This isn't science fiction. It's happening right now in little old New Zealand. Of course, there are challenges. There's the battery weight problem, the range issue, and of course, charging infrastructure. These are all areas that need continuous innovation. But the progress that we are making in this area is incredible. Companies are developing more energy-dense batteries and faster charging solutions every day.
The other thing you'll see is that it's electric. So this entire thing back here is the motor. Right here. 5-bladed propeller. It spins freely right now and is quiet in flight. If we come around over here, you'll see that the bottom of the aircraft is all batteries. Very low center of gravity, very stable, and there's 5 batteries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And right here is how you charge up the battery. You plug it right in, up to 500 amps, comes out of our chargers, charges up the aircraft in 30 to 40 minutes, and you're off flying again. Size so that the time it takes you to unload and reload the cargo is the time it takes to recharge the airplane.
What does this mean for you, the passenger? Well, besides knowing you're flying greener, imagine a smoother, quieter journey, no more roaring engines, just the gentle hum of electric propulsion as you soar over New Zealand's stunning landscapes. It's an experience that truly connects you with the environment rather than impacting it.
It's a really good question to ask us and to challenge us about why now. We've got lots of challenges. They're well documented, Grant. We've got planes grounded because of engine issues. They're global, but nonetheless are impacting us pretty significantly. But those problems will pass. We know we've got a couple of tough years in front of us, but they'll pass. And part of the job that I have is to make sure we're a business for the future. And the next 2 years will be tricky for us as we manage these global issues. But after that, we need to make sure that we have a business that's fit for the future. And for us, that means, having novel propulsion aircraft. It means being more sustainable. It means making sure that we can service the needs of all all of our communities. And this aircraft opens up all of those opportunities. So it's around walking and chewing gum at the same time.
So are you planning a trip to New Zealand anytime soon? Keep an eye out. The quiet revolution is coming to an airport near you. What are your thoughts about flying on electric planes? Are you excited about flying green? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.